Well, that's it. A wrap from me. Up next, Vasudha with the last word, and actor Vijay causing a churn in Tamil Nadu politics.
Absolutely, Gargi. Today we talk about the new player disrupting Tamil Nadu's political landscape, actor Vijay, who has had an important meeting of his party workers today, and he has asked for the TVK flag in every house in Tamil Nadu. Vijay Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam held its first general body meeting, adopting a 17-point resolution. The party has announced its opposition to the Wakf Amendment Bill, delimitation exercise, three-language policy, amongst others. It has also pushed for a caste census in Tamil Nadu like Telangana. As Vijay's TVK sets off a political churn in Tamil Nadu, we ask some important questions today. Will an actor trump DMK? Vijay has showcased scale, ambition and a desire, but does he have the strategy and arithmetic that it takes? But remember, he's also a popular actor who has spent a major part of his life in Chennai, and Tamil Nadu politics has had an integral historical link with cinema and charismatic actors. Now, the last actor to succeed in Tamil politics was Vijaykanth, but he could not become the chief minister. Will Vijay break that jinx? But then there have also been other developments regarding Tamil Nadu. AIADMK leaders led by former Chief Minister Edappady Palanisamy met Home Minister Amit Shah recently. Talks of an alliance between the two parties have already begun. AIADMK wants more say, wants more seats, but what we understand is that Home Minister Amit Shah also met Tamil Nadu BJP President K. Annamalai on Thursday. BJP is likely to announce its president of Tamil Nadu in the next 2 weeks. Will Annamalai be retained? Amit Shah is also likely to meet other senior leaders of Tamil Nadu BJP in the coming days, is what we understand. So action has already begun for 2026 Tamil Nadu elections. Will the AIADMK reassemble, going beyond its internal fights and camps? Also, does the party have its cadre intact? Will old players like Sashikala make a comeback? DMK faces allegations of weak law and order, drug and liquor menace. Will welfare ideology help DMK fight a consolidated opposition? Will DMK also keep its allies, specifically the VCK, together? Will parties like PMK, NTK align with the NDA? And most importantly, what will happen, what will matter to the voters of Tamil Nadu, the language and delimitation debate, or governance, or caste and political arithmetic? That is what we discussed tonight. We are being joined by Dr. S.G. Surya, who's the State Secretary of BJP Tamil Nadu. We have Ranjana Nachiyar, who's an actor and member of the TVK. We have Apsara Reddy, spokesperson AIADMK, and we also have Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, who's a political analyst, also a DMK supporter. Thank you all of you for joining me on this broadcast. To you, Ranjana Nachiyar first, I know that you quit the BJP because you felt that the party's positioning on the language issue was not something that you aligned with. We have seen actors plunge into politics in Tamil Nadu. Some like MGR, Jayalalitha, Vijaykanth made it. The first two were really successful. But then Shivaji Ganeshan, Kamal Haasan, even Rajnikant tell you a very different story. What makes you think Vijay will be able to do it this time, and what is the significance of today's meeting in this regard?
Hello, everyone. Actually, Tamil Nadu is very clear. Tamil Nadu is very clear in choosing leaders. Right now in Tamil Nadu, DMK, ADMK and BJP, their strategies goes down. And they don't have the proper policies. They don't implement what they say during elections. That is what we can see in Tamil Nadu. So all are in hatred of seeing the leaders now. So they just want a change. And our leader, TVK leader, Vijay, can be a replacement of Tamil Nadu leader. He can prove his excellence not only in cinema, as our MGR, Jayalalitha. As you say, not everyone can prove from cinema, but TVK leader Vijay will definitely prove his leadership as a 2026 Chief Minister, which every Tamil Nadu people wanting a new leader. Actually, I was into BJP, and even everyone sees Annamalai as a new emerging leader who is well educated. Even I was looking the same way. The thing is, Annamalai's way of approaches is slightly differing before and now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think let me get in the BJP spokesperson here. Surya, how are you looking at the BJP's language issue playing out amongst voters of Tamil Nadu? Because a lot of people say that this is an ideological issue. There's nothing new in the position that DMK has taken. Even the AIADMK has called it an unnecessary move. Today, even TVK has announced its opposition to the three-language formula. Does this make it difficult for the BJP to push with its NEP, or do you think that this is an issue that can be laid to rest, other issues can be dealt with because you already have anti-incumbency to talk about?
See, the same formula of the 60s and 70s will not be applicable now because today the facts are different. In 60s, 70s and 80s, when the first two educational policies were framed, Hindi was a mandatory subject, but it was not throughout India because states had choice to choose whether they will teach Hindi or not. Again, in the latest new education policy, three-language formula is proposed, but not to every government school that is run by the state, which is 38,000 in number. It is only to the select 500 schools that will be empaneled as PMC schools. If the state does not want to empanel PMC schools into the new education policy, they are free not to do it. The problem is they promised that they will get into PMC schools and now they backtracked it because they promised the funds were allocated including for the PMC schools. Now if the state government says we are not ready to take the PMC schools under the Samagraga Shiksha Abhiyan, the central government will look into it positively. There is absolutely no element of force into the state of Tamil Nadu to teach three languages. You want it, you don't want it, you decide. In case you want it, you decide whichever language you want. There is no particular language that is being favored. We totally think this is a strategy by DMK to get out of issues like law and order, prevent murders that are happening in the state. Do you know when the assembly session is happening, 38 political murders have happened in the last 1 month alone. The chief minister was addressing the assembly saying that law and order was fine. In the very next 24 hours, there were 8 political murders in the state. So all these language issues are raked up by DMK only to get away from the real issues that are concerning people on the ground. People do not look into the delimitation issue or the three-language issue one bit. They are concerned about their livelihood. They are concerned about law and order. They are concerned about the rise of price hikes. So we do not agree that the people are hoodwinked by this. We take to the people and say, when private schools teach three languages, when DMK leaders run school, teach three languages, when DMK leaders' children study in three languages, why not offer it to the poor children also who come from the government schools? Okay. It is for the people to decide. The elections will tell us what the people are looking for.
Okay, Mr. Ibrahim, you know, we've been hearing of these political murders, or for that matter, even what is being seen as problems in managing law and order. We've seen how the murder of Zakir Hussain took place, even Jabbar Ali. So clearly there are these issues of drug menace or liquor, or for that matter law and order, that are being raised again and again. Why do you think that with just one breakfast scheme, or for that matter ideological issues, the DMK will be able to address these grievances?
No, those things happen on every government. Then and there, we have to make sure that the law and order is to be in place. And as per the National Security Advisor's last released statements, Tamil Nadu stands number 2 in the entire internal security policies. And when it comes to women's safety, Tamil Nadu has always been number 1. And even from North India, there are millions of people are there out on their jobs, whether it is IT sector, whether it is pharmaceuticals, whether it is manufacturing sector. The people from North India feel the safest city in India would be Chennai, ranked number 2. And next, when Mr. L.J. Surya has said that regarding the delimitation policy or the language policy, he has made sure, as usual, the BJP is of peddling lies. And the entire state government is against only the Hindi imposition. We have the highest number of the Kendriya Vidyalaya schools across, and we have the highest number of Hindi Prachar Sabhas in Tamil Nadu. And he is saying that the private schools are running with a three-language policy. Yes, of course. There are people who can go ahead and afford the private educations, can learn even 10 languages. There is no curtailment to that. Only when it comes to the government schools where the people are from the lower strata, the people have to get the basic education of learning their mother tongue
But
and an
Mr. Ibrahim,
international language
this
like
very
English.
valid argument that DMK leaders often send their children to CBSE schools. No, the DMK leaders sending their children to CBSE schools where Hindi is taught. In that ways, it is also, symptomatic of the fact that there is a certain hypocrisy.
Let me complete. You will get a clear-cut answer. And out of 35 schools in Tamil Nadu alone, the Kendriya Vidyalaya schools, you have 0 Tamil teachers. Where come you will be applying the entire state with the government schools where you will be putting Tamil teachers for Hindi teachers or the third language, whether it may be Japanese, whether it may be Korean. You don't even have a Tamil teacher for the Kendriya Vidyalaya schools, which you are running in Tamil Nadu. And there are the first language teachers, Hindi is almost 55 teachers are there and 35 teachers are Sanskrit. And there is 0 Tamil teachers. Let us make the argument as a flawless. You can't even place a single Tamil teacher in your own Kendriya Vidyalaya school, which has been running in Tamil Nadu. How come you will go ahead and implement a third language across Tamil Nadu and you will place the teachers for whether it may be a Korean, who the students can learn Korea, whether they can learn. And out of that, let me come to across India, the PM Shri schools have been running in 9 Hindi-speaking states, and even the next 25 states across India, the first language is Hindi, the second language is the Sanskrit, and there is no teachers for running any kind of third languages across the 25 states in India. Where does the argument coming here whether you will be learning a third language in Tamil Nadu? First, you teach the North Indian state schools English properly. Let them learn the international language English. You don't even have a teacher for that. Then come and make sure to implement the NEP with proper protocol. And he is
Okay, I'll come back to you.
One second, let me. Ajay Surya said that there has been a PMC. It is a Right to Information Act given or is a constitutional mandate to release the funds whether they are joining with the PMC or not.
No,
and it is
the BJP has also been pointing out that there are
2000.
CBSE schools that are being run in the state by politicians which offer Hindi. In fact, DMK politicians also send their children to CBSE schools.
You missed my point completely. You missed my point
Okay,
completely.
I will come back to Ranjana on this
completely.
because you've been speaking about Kendriya Vidyalaya, so I wanted to bring up this point. But that is the whole point. Language probably is being also talked about, but there are other issues, and today Vijay has talked about all of them. Ranjana, what are the things that Vijay is doing now that you can say is different from a lot of things that other actors have done, which you can say as an approach that will work for the people of Tamil Nadu?
The main thing is respecting women, giving importance to the women leaders first. That is one main important thing which our leader has taken on hands. And one more thing.
Your actor has groped
let her
millions
finish.
of women in his place.
Okay, let her finish.
Your actor, Mr. Vijay, has groped every actress in his place.
Okay, let's just listen to Ranjana first.
To respect women. First, let Mr. Vijay respect women in his films. Take his entire film history. You can see time and again he will be groping women in appropriate places. And I can put you
I don't
all
think
those
there are any
films
police
which has
complaints
been.
with regard to that. Ranjana, please go on. Yeah, Ranjana, please go on.
First, let them learn.
No, sir, we can't make these unsubstantiated claims on national TV, right? So, Ranjana, please go on.
See, Tamil preserves our identity, and English is a linked language. It takes worldwide for communication. And we don't want another compulsory language thrust upon us. There is complete political unanimity and social unanimity about the fact that we don't need another language, another compulsory language. We don't want to burden our children, burden the student with the languages. Instead, you can make them stronger in our own mother language. The children in Tamil Nadu, they are not well versed in even Tamil now because the mother language is lacking. I want to tell you one small story. The BJP wants to, I have a house and I have a broomstick for sweeping my house. That is an old traditional method to clean my house. And I have a robo for cleaning my house. That is the current, through any app, I can instruct the robo to clean my room. These are the two methods I have. But BJP government wants to give me a plastic broomstick. and asking me to clean my room every day with this plastic broomstick, which is no use because I have a traditional one and another modern one, which is good enough for me.
Okay. So
First,
you're saying
initially,
that has been
one second. Initially, they will give me a plastic one to use this, and then they will poke into other matters. Like they will come inside my room and check what and all I'm keeping, what and all I'm sweeping, and then what and all I'm eating. They will later instruct. See, that is what happening with the many things. Like like in Vijay TV, there was a program in Nia Nana talking about this issue, NEP. And there is some influence of BJP persons. They have blocked the program, and the channel didn't telecast the program about anything.
Okay, let's ask Surya about this. Surya, Ranjana is also talking about certain claims, including the Nia Nana episode that, all of us were looking forward to. Do you think that this allegations of interference, or for that matter, autonomy of state, something that is so important, something that gets raised every time the governor versus state also gets played out, do you think that is something that will also matter to voters? Because this is a state that takes a lot of pride in the fact that the autonomy of the state is important, federalism is important, there's also Tamil identity, it's not just pride, it's identity, right? So do you think that is something that will, that will be something that the voters will think about?
See, right from increasing the devolution of funds to various other aspects, the current government has been trying to, help the states in various ways. It is not that we are concentrating power. When DMK says you have no Tamil teachers in Kendriya Vidyalaya schools, the total number of students who want to opt Tamil is only 24 in number out of all the Kendriya Vidyalayas. For the first time in the history of Kendriya Vidyalayas, we have engaged part-time teachers. If the demand is more, obviously the school will engage teachers. We all know Kendriya Vidyalayas is for central government employees who keep transferring between the states. To take that as a sample size and accuse government
counter to this, because when you live in a place like Tamil Nadu, you're expected to learn Tamil. The fact that people don't have that incentive, or for that matter, they don't have that inclination to learn Tamil Nadu is worrying, isn't it?
Certainly, see, we can make Tamil an optional subject, but that is a different story. Kendriya Vidyalaya is just 36 in number. See, we have been asking only one question. There are 33 ministers in the state of Tamil Nadu. All their children study 3 languages, not one children is studying 2 languages. But why are you forcing the students, poor students of Tamil Nadu, to study only 2 languages? Do you mean only the richest will learn 3 languages and the poor are not, enough talented to learn 3 languages? What is this, discrimination that is being carried out here? How many top run language schools?
Okay.
If the Tamil Nadu metric system is so good, why not the DMK leaders run the 2-language formula schools instead of they run 3 language?
Mr. Ibrahim, now he's asked you a very pointed question.
Just
Can
give
you
me one clear-cut answer for this.
It is like Satan preaching gospel. It is like Satan preaching gospel. First, let them, if they.
Okay, Ranjana, let him finish. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
No, it is like Satan preaching gospel. Whether if he has a poor intention of development of the school children in Tamil Nadu, let them release the funds of 2,152 crores, which is the Right to Information, Right to Education Act scheme has developed. Make sure that has to be released first. Then let them come and make sure to implement the NEP policy, which is against the 2-language policy, which has been imposed when the Language Policies Act has been formulated during Jawaharlal Nehru period. And Tamil Nadu stands strong, and we had made sure that the first language Tamil and the second international language English made sure to develop Tamil Nadu leaps and bounds across India. And we have made sure to keep always in the top, whether it comes to Human Development Index, whether it comes to SDG Index, whether it comes to the GSTB contribution across the states. We have made sure the 2-language policy worked in a perfectly finest way. You have to take the entire North India, have to take the policy of 2-language policy to rest of India to make sure you develop accordingly. You have been giving a point that NEP will bring back the GER ratio to 50%. We have already 47 to 49%. And you have to take another 20 years to come near Tamil Nadu to fulfill the GER ratio. So where does your NEP comes to roll when it comes to Tamil Nadu?
That's a
you
point
don't have
taken that
any
the North of
mechanism.
India has
No,
to
you don't have
implement-
any mechanism.
Yeah, the North of India has to implement the two-language policy properly to even insist that other states have to implement the three-language policy effectively. That's a point taken. Pulla Rao, how do you see whatever is going on in Tamil Nadu? Do you think that this will affect any alignment, realignment of alliances? Because a couple of things that have happened in the past 1 week. We see this very big meeting that Vijay Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam has held. He has also come out very openly and said that he is also against the three-language policy, but he has also called out the DMK on several policies. In fact, he's saying that DMK is more fascist than the centre. AIADMK leaders have also met Amit Shah. Amit Shah is also meeting several BJP leaders from Tamil Nadu. There could be or there could not be a change in Tamil Nadu leadership, but alliance could be working out. Where do you see the DMK in all of this? And if there is a consolidated opposition, do you see the DMK in trouble here, sir?
I think I see, first and foremost, the more things change, the more they remain the same. You know that old saying. Nothing has changed. Language issues from 1965. And delimitation, DMK took it up in 1972. That's how the 42nd Amendment came. So nothing has changed. The other thing is, as far as economics is concerned, with all these controversies, DMK, the Tamil Nadu government, Tamil Nadu is the highest GDP, if I'm not incorrect. They're going way ahead. The economics are doing fine. Tamil Nadu is no way handicapped by all these subjects. Other aspect that you have asked, elections. Elections are based on pure mathematics. Whatever happens. Right now, DMK seems to be, I use my words very carefully, seems to be in a very happy place. The opposition is divided. The new actor, Mr. Vijay, obviously would not have an alliance with BJP. There won't be a consolidated opposition. ADMK and BJP were old partners, they work together. Vijay is a new player, where does he stand? Without an alliance, he'll go alone, maybe he does well. But as far as the DMK is concerned, logically, since their alliance is going strong, since there have been no major blow-ups, now many a time my friends say that incident happened, this incident happened, that's crime. That's not law and order. Law and order means a mob comes and attacks anyone. Law and order means, the stations are burned. Nothing has happened. Crime may be there, crime will be there, crime is there where humans are there, we should control it. All in all, it seems to me, if the current scenario continues, and the opposition is divided. And my Dr. Rachana is there. I want to ask her, when you wanted to obviously ally with ADMK, ADMK is now obviously going with BJP. Where does that leave you? It's a very big question. A new party
That's a very important question. Let me ask this to Ranjana. The TVK has opposed the Wakf Amendment Bill. It has also demanded minority rights. They've made it very clear that they don't want the three-language policy or delimitation by population. You're also calling the DMK fascist. Does this mean, ma'am, that the TVK is okay allying with any Dravidian party that is opposed to the DMK?
Right now, there is no need of any discussions regarding the party's alliance and all that. Right now, TVK is focusing on the booth committee. You will see many changes nearing the elections. This election is going to be, as our leader Vijay says, this election is going to be a very different and difficult election for Tamil Nadu people. And Vijay is definitely going to rock this election. And one more question I would like to ask BJP. That BJP people they used to say that why not the leaders of other parties, they are putting their children in private school, which they have 3 languages, and why not they put their children in the government school? Only one answer for that is government schools does not have the facilities of the proper restroom. There is no transportation. All these facilities also matters regarding children's education. Not only the education, about the comforts. See, the BJP persons, you all are traveling by the government bus or the metro train? No, right? Because of according to your comfort, you have changed your transportation. The same way, the leaders of other parties, they don't want to impose another language. Because they want to learn other languages, they are not going to the private school because it matters because of the comfort. Only the comfort
but if you're
matters in choosing
ideologically
private
opposed to
schools.
something, then you should be opposed as a whole, right? Because, schooling is different from transport. If I know that the center is imposing 3-language policy, I will not say one thing for children from poor families and send my own son to a school where the 3-language policy is being implemented. Surya, how do you look at Vijay's entry into politics? Is this something that is worrying the BJP, or is this something that has put you at some ease?
See, our state president Annamalai, the moment the party was started, he welcomed the decision. He said, we need new political forces that will bring more youngsters into the politics. We welcome any new players into politics. But what is concerning is they are just the replica of DMK in every single issue. You take any issue, what is DMK stand is same stand of Vijay's party. So there comes the question, what is the need at all for such a party? Secondly, blind opposition to anything and everything is problematic. For example, today they say that the new airport should not come up in Parandur. I don't understand what they are doing for last 3.5 years when there is about to finalize and when we are lagging behind every other nearest city in airports. Today they are becoming anti-developmental also. I don't think people are going to buy their theories, which is very, very far away from reality. They think only the stardom will bring them to power, which is not going to happen. Secondly, we just see them as replica of DMK, and whatever vote bank they are going to eat is of DMK, which is going to benefit us politically in the elections.
Okay.
The elections will prove this.
Okay, Mr. Ibrahim, how do you see the entry of Vijay? Because clearly he's working on his party. Ranjana is also saying that he's working on his booth committees. And there's a difference. He's not giving out interviews. He is, there seems to be some importance that he has attached to building of a party. Do you think this is something that is of concern to the DMK?
No, anyone as rightly said by S.J. Surya for the first time, anyone is welcome to do politics in Tamil Nadu. But the Tamil Nadu people is more sensitive and more cultured to know who is playing what kind of politics. And there are people like BJP who have been doing somersault for almost 3 to 4 decades in Tamil Nadu, and they have 0 seats, 0 councillor seats in Tamil Nadu. So they have to make sure TVK can come. Even Seeman, who has a potential 8.5% of state legislative assembly vote, last recent share vote has been done at about 8.5%, but he can't even win a single seat. He can't represent whether it is corporation or whether it is in state assembly. Okay. So anyone can come. He is with the stardom. He is thinking that he can do some kind of gimmicks in Tamil Nadu politics. But rest assured, we have to check only when the election goes on, because Tamil Nadu people are more equivalent and they are more sensible to choose who's the right one, who can
Point taken.
do the
Thank you
best
so
for
much,
the
all of
people
you.
of Tamil
Completely
Nadu.
out of time. A new player in Tamil Nadu is promising to make waves. Will he succeed in bringing about a churn in the political landscape of Tamil Nadu? How will that impact alignment and realignment of political players and parties in the state? Well, arithmetic, governance, charisma, alliances are all back in action. But the moot question, what will the voters go for? With that, it's a wrap from me.